Now then, hobbyists. There is a lot of doom and gloom about global warming and how dolphins will become the dominant species on planet Earth. I remember as a kid when they started banning CFCs because of the hole in the ozone layer. That was over 30 years ago. Since then, we still have a hole in the ozone layer, and hairspray is not as good as it used to be. This is why they try and push gels and clays at £7 for a tiny tin of some hipster mud, where in reality you can buy a catering-sized tub of Brill cream for 99p and it will still do the same thing. Scientists reckon that waters would rise and coastlines would erode. I am more on the side of water displacement theory, as if you get a gin and tonic with ice, the level of liquid does not increase as the ice melts. But usually it's been drank too quickly to accurately publish any reports on this subject. In an attempt to save planet Earth, we are all encouraged to recycle, washing out jars and tubs, crushing plastic bottles and collapsing cardboard boxes, all so they could be thrown into the same lorry. I remember when the chief engineer had that many empty blue WKD bottles in his conservatory, we nearly had a national glass shortage. The reason for this train of thought is that a firm favourite of ours, the Blitzer Beetle, needed a revamp. In some ways, we are recycling it. So, it has a new look and a new motor. A change was needed as it seemed a bit bashed around the edges. So, here is the chief engineer explaining what he did. He then also took it on his camping holiday, a pastime I can't get to grips with. But while he was there, he checked the coastlines for signs of erosion and higher tides, and to make sure there was no dolphin advance parties.
Welcome back, viewers. Here we have our new Blitzer Beetle. New paint job, new decals, new wheels, new tyres. It was time for a little bit of an upgrade, a little bit of a clean-up. She was getting a little bit old. The green that we had her painted up in was getting a little bit shabby, so stripped all the decals, stripped the shell, repainted. So now she's got the nice original Blitzer Beetle orange wheels. Got some new tyres, purchased those from Japan a couple of weeks ago. Really nice. The new paint job, painted her up in the Tamiya blue. It's like a silver blue shimmer, really nice. And the decals, they came off the Tamiya Porsche Carrera shell. Didn't use these decals on that, the Martini livery, so decided to use them on the Beetle, and they look really good. Very happy how she's turned out. Let's spin around, have a look. Looking good. There you go. Now, this vehicle had the GT tuned motor in. So now I've put an e-tronics 21 turn sport tune motor in it. And she really does go well with that. A little bit more power than the GT tuned. So, really nice. Let's have a look on the inside. One of my favourites, the Blitzer Beetle. With this one, so e-tronics motor, we've got Hobby Wing ESC on board, Gould RC radio gear, and the JX servo, really good. And then some aftermarket shocks. She's great, really good vehicle. Runs really well. Like I said, she's got a little bit more power now, which is always good. And then with the new paint job, really nice. So let's take her out, see how she does.
So you don't miss out on further videos and similar nonsense, please like, feel free to comment, definitely subscribe, and press that bell-shaped thingy to be woken up at all hours for further content. But for now, that's your lot.